America's been drinking beer from a company that doesn't even know which restroom to use. That's why I created Conservative Dad's ultra-right, 100% woke-free beer. As conservatives, we're constantly getting hit in the face, left and right, by the woke mind virus. But the last place we want it is in our beer. If you know which bathroom to use, you know what beer you should be drinking. Stop giving money to woke corporations that hate our values. And to the rest of you woke corporations, stay the away from our kids.
Oh, shoot. Move over, Bud Light. There's a new beer in town, apparently. That is Seth Weathers, a former Trump campaign manager who now calls himself Conservative Dad, pushing a new woke-free beer. The ad just showing that we just showed is gone viral.
It has. It comes as Bud Light facing major backlash for recently sponsoring a deal with transgender social media star Dylan Mulvaney. Again, that video had gone viral first, and now we're seeing the response. Again, it's the Conservative Dad, that nickname there, ultra-right. It's being sold online for $19.99 for a six-pack, almost double the cost of a Bud Light, by the way. But Weathers says the response has been an absolute insane response. The beer is going to be available, apparently, he says, in 42 states when it goes on sale next month.
We've seen so much of this. I want to bring in John Jordan, by the way. He's joining us live. He's a former senior naval intelligence officer. Joe Pinion has been with us the entire hours as well. I don't know if you're beer drinkers. Actually, I do know you're a wine connoisseur.
Well, no, I'm a fraud. I don't know. I run a winery.
Okay.
But I tell people I know about wine, but I really don't. I am a beer drinker.
Okay.
And I'm from Colorado, so I'm obviously partial to Coors.
I see.
Coors Light.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
The champagne of the Rockies.
That's what they call it.
So what do you think of the response, though, this alternative?
I think what this shows is that the shaft of consequences seldom arrives lubricated. And I think that when that marketing manager went on TV, she basically told people, we, Bud Light, are the new woke people, we don't like you. We don't like our customers. She called them fratty and uninformed. And I don't think you can do that in America. I think you need to stay out of politics. And I think Bud Light's going to be the new model like the new Coke was in the 80s.
You know, Joe, I was thinking, and I shared this during the break. I went to the Yankees game last night and at Yankee Stadium, and I was in line to get a hot dog. And the two gentlemen in front of me, they were grabbing a beer, and one of them reached for a Bud Light. Older gentleman, and his friend says, "No, we're not getting Bud Light." Didn't you see the recent ad? And they brought up this whole story. They actually put the Bud Light back inside and grabbed a completely different beer. You think this story doesn't have ramifications, but it does. I couldn't believe I'm watching this play out in real time of just how big of an impact this does have.
Well, look, I mean, I was down south for Easter, God's country, talking to an individual who works for a local beer distributor, and he was saying it's a major problem that they're having his top customers calling saying, you got to take this Bud Light back. I'm not going to be able to move it. So I think to your point, there is going to be moving forward this notion of Americans who want to do business with people who actually like them. God forbid people say, I don't want to keep putting my own hard-earned dollars into the pockets of people who then hire people who get on TV and call me everything but a child of God. So I think if we're just going to have this, what I call financial secession in America, where people start trying to align their dollars with their values, I think that we're going to see that increasingly because Democrats have been doing it for a long time. I think they're swiftly going to find out it cuts both ways.
You can send a message by how you spend your money. I think that's a big takeaway, again, from this. And also how marketing decisions play into marketing products.